Very good day to you all. I'm Brian Prothero, Rector of St James Parish Church in Weybridge. Last Monday's meeting of the Apathy Society has been hailed a monumental success. Nobody turned up. So goes the joke. But apathy is my theme today. Yes, and I can just about be bothered to think about it. Some of you, if there are any, will already be saying, I don't care, and I probably wouldn't blame you. Not caring is probably the easiest way out of any involvement in anything or anyone. But why is this option apparently so popular? Thousands of people don't seem to care. Take elections, for example. A large proportion of those entitled to vote choose not to. Those same people should surrender their right to protest, in my book, but that's a bit harsh, I guess, even for me. I have a theory that politicians are secretly against encouraging everyone to vote, lest they get kicked out. Just think what a different House of Commons we would have if it became illegal not to exercise your right to vote. This coming Thursday in the church's calendar sees the feast of St. John the Baptist. He is celebrated as the forerunner of Jesus in the Christian story. And he was undoubtedly a big person. He stood up for what he believed in. He cared passionately about his people, and he saw the need for change and action to clean things up. He had his head chopped off because of what he believed. John was no wimp. He dressed in rough clothes. He ate locusts and wild honey and was clearly not one to be reckoned with. I mention him as an example of what is needed maybe when things get out of hand and when people become desperate for values that actually make sense to them. By some strange coincidence, it does happen from time to time that such people emerge when they are most needed in some way or another. Mahatma Gandhi, for example, resisted British imperial rule and won freedom for India. Martin Luther King won the struggle for basic rights for Black African Americans. And there are others, I'm sure you know. Such people are driven by what they believe and hold most passionately in their hearts. To some, they're saints, to others, the very opposite. What cannot be denied, however, is that their faith drove them to make radical decisions about what matters most. I envy their commitment and their drive. They got involved, they cared, but there is usually a price to be paid. It's not just a matter of abandoning much loved but dead traditions. It may also involve the surrendering of your life as well. Perhaps that's why people like this are usually somewhat thin on the ground. Any volunteers out there? Have a nice day. Stay safe. Stay well. Bye now.